And now we have some harder tunes for you. One of the most influential punk bands ever. You might know them. I say, hey ho, let's go. Who is it? No one? Rock and Roll High School. Who is it? We're talking about the Ramones, exactly. And they have their own museum here in Berlin. We've been there. We checked it out. It's a cool place. Have a look at it.
Hello, my name is Bev. We are in Berlin right here at the Ramones Museum. And I want to show you around because I'm a big Ramones fan for years. Like for I can't remember not being a fan. I don't know if I know all the stories about the Ramones, but I think I know a lot of stories, and I try to tell you some things. It's a nice place just to hang around here. That's why I'm really often here, because I've seen almost everything in there. But if you just want to have a beer or want to chill out, it's a really nice place. So it's a funny thing that we're doing the interview today, because it's exactly 40 years ago that the Ramones had their first show. It's the 16th of August in '74. They played their first show as a 4-piece band. They had 2 or 3 shows before as a 3-piece band, but it's really funny that we do the interview today. The story really starts with the Ramones in '76 when they released their first record. It was like an explosion when they came out with their stuff, because nobody heard something like that before. It was kind of like Beach Boys stuff, but so fast, and everybody was really like, "Whoa, what's that?" And it must have been really, really cool. So then you can see when the first record came out, they get really successful right from the beginning, and then they moved to California. At that time, when they recorded their second record in California, or when they just hang around there, you can see pictures when they were lying next to the pool, but they were always wearing their leather jackets. That's really funny to me, because it must have been 30 degrees or something, and they always wanted to look cool, so they were always wearing their leather jackets. And what I really like about all these original pictures, you can see them here hanging around with the Clash when they played shows together. I mean, that must have been really cool, because they played shows with Dead Boys, Johnny Thunders and the Heartbreakers, Sex Pistols and the Clash. Flo, the owner of the museum, he was collecting the Ramones stuff for 20 years or something. He saw 101 show of the Ramones. They even knew him, so he was always on the guest list. So he was really close with the band. So he got all these stuff it was a present, these jeans. Here it's Joey Ramone's jeans that he was wearing on stage a few shows, and then after the show he gave it to Flo. It's a funny story about that picture. I mean, it's not really funny, but it's really interesting. It's from '98. I think they took the picture in Germany, in Hanover, and you can see on the right, it's Johnny. On the left, it's Joey Ramone, and in the middle, it's Linda. It's Joey's ex-girlfriend, and right at that time, they broke up, and she came together with Johnny. And it's the song about the KKK took my baby away, because there were always these kind of rumors that Johnny Ramone was a Republican. I'm not sure if that's really true, but he never mentioned any political stuff in interviews, and so I'm not sure if it's true. But this picture shows really he's kind of smiling and he looks really sad, and the girl doesn't really know where to look at. Flo was collecting Ramone stuff for so many years, and then when he wanted to move, he asked friends to get all the stuff to his new house, and they were just "Are you crazy? What do you You're collecting so much, it's so heavy, and you cannot store all the stuff at home, and it takes a lot of space." So then he decided to make a Ramones museum. A lot of people come by, they heard of the Ramones museum, when they're coming from the States, for vacation and stuff, and then they heard about the museum, and then they come by. It's a lot of people who travel just to Berlin. They're in Germany, and then they just travel to Berlin to see the Ramones museum. I mean, Berlin is a nice city aside from the museum, but I think it's that shows how important the Ramones are, and how many people still wanna know about them. They have concerts here almost 3 times a week, sometimes even. like always have like really big bands here, or not always, but sometimes, because it's like big bands playing like a big venues here in Berlin, and then they come by just right before the show to play a short acoustic set. So sometimes, like when, for example, like Pearl Jam played here, I don't know, maybe 3 years ago or something, and Eddie Vedder just came by here, like just to check out the Ramones museum and stuff, and then there was a band playing, and he was just hanging out here with the other guests, and that's really like all this stuff happens really often. I mean, like Green Day came by. I don't know, it's too many bands. There's a wall next to the entrance where like everything's like all the people signed this wall, like they can come by. That's really nice. You can spend like hours like just in front of that wall, because it's so many people who signed there. Alright, it was fun to me, like to show you around a bit. I hope you found it interesting and you come by when you're in Berlin next time. Cheers!